Everybody, in this quick tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up Camtwist to work with Vidpresso so that you can use it as a source. What Camtwist will allow you to do is basically capture anything on your desktop. So we're going to set up a couple of things within Camtwist. It gets a little technical, so stick with me, but this is how we're going to get it started. First thing we're going to do is give Camtwist something to look for. So I'm going to use VLC. It's just a normal video player. It's pretty simple. You can use whatever you've got on your machine. I like VLC for a number of reasons. It's dependable. It plays a lot of different formats, and it'll look good. So let's open up some media here, and this will be what we put into our stream. So I'm going to browse through the file that I want. I've got one here for a Christmas tree. Looks real good. Good. Open that up. It opens up big and broad, and I can still tell it that I only want it to be half size. It doesn't matter how big it is. This can actually stay pretty small and off to the side and not get in the way of what we're doing. Because what we're going to do is lock Camtwist to a smaller window so that it can, so that it can do its job. So now I'm going to open up Camtwist. Again, if you're following this from the support docs within Vidpresso, you'll see that we have links for both VLC and Camtwist up in the article. Now, on Camtwist, I've got it installed and ready to go. It's a little daunting at first, but really the part that we're going to use is pretty simple. This right here is just a preview window to show me what I'm recording. If you don't have that open on your end, you can find that right here under View Preview Window. That'll show up for you. So one more thing I want to show you here in Camtwist that you'll probably need to set up as well is letting Camtwist know that you want full quality. So in the preferences of Camtwist, we're going to make sure that the frame rate says 30. If it's a new install, it probably won't say this. So make sure your frame rate is about 30 and that your video size is clear up here to 1280 by 720. That's going to take whatever it is in its selection screen and make it full resolution for you, at least as good as we can get for this. So it will look a lot better if you make these steps happen first. If you leave them defaulted and you don't play with these preferences, the video that comes in through Camtwist is not pretty at all. So make these changes. Okay, on to our other stuff. What I want for Camtwist to get set up is I want to say, give me a desktop. We'll select that. And notice it gives me a preview of my entire desktop, which is not what I want. I need to say confined to application window, and then come down to this drop down and find that VLC window that I want. Perfect. So now it's given me this, plus it's got the transport at the bottom that I may not want, so I'll just hit select capture area. Again, still in Camtwist, I say select capture area. It draws a big black box around the video that it's capturing, and I can just adjust that. I can go from top to bottom and say, that's all I want. Notice how it updated over in my preview window. It's totally accurate now. It's exactly what I want. So I say done selecting. That's it. So right now, Camtwist is taking this as a feed, and it's giving it to me. It's making that available to me so that if I'm in Vidpresso, I can use that now as a source. That's kind of the magic of Camtwist. It just sits in the side and tunnels into whatever part of the screen you want to show. So in this case, we've got our tree showing, and none of the transport controls are showing up, just the tree itself. Something to look for if you're in VLC, if you use VLC, check your preferences. You may be getting what we call the on-screen display. And if it under preferences, under subtitles OSD, make sure that's unchecked under enable OSD. Because what that will do is it'll actually put the name of the program or the file up for a good 3 seconds or so every time it loops or every time you start to play it. So if you take that off, then it'll be clean and clear and you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of what we're all about in production land. Keep it as clean as possible. I'm going to go right into my Chrome. I've got this open up to a Vidpresso live stream all ready to go, and I'll show you how easy it is to add our cameras. I can add myself as a camera. This is going to pull in the webcam that I'm using for this broadcast. I'll add that. And so this would be as if I, again, was doing a live stream and I wanted to use some B-roll or some sort of clip along with that. I can have me, and I can click on camera, and this time I'll switch this drop down and you'll see that I have a Camtwist option up here. Camtwist gives me then the Christmas tree, and I can choose my audio source for that. Next, I'm going to show you how to get just the audio for that playback. This Christmas tree has no sound, but I'm going to put one in there that does have sound, and we'll set that up next. So now you'll see that there's me. I'm there on the webcam, and poof, here's Camtwist. I can push that out over the air now. It is a way for me to, again, use B-roll, animations, any sort of graphics. This is kind of an easy, quick way for you to get yourself another source as you're going live on Facebook or anywhere you may be going live with Vidpresso. You can switch between these two sources, talk about something, talk about a clip, and then go show that clip, run it, and have its audio running through instead of your audio. So pretty simply set up, really easy and quick. And now I'm going to show you how to get audio with that same setup. Okay, let's step into the next section, which is how do we get audio out of this clip or this movie or whatever it is that we're taking our screen capture from. How do we get just that audio in? It's pretty easy with VLC or iTunes or even a web page that might be playing a video for you. Again, once you set up that screen location and what Camtwist is grabbing, we just have to marry it with some sort of audio inside of Vidpresso so we get both sides of the equation. I just opened up Loopback. This is a nice tool that we use for kind of routing audio and getting it where we want it to go. I'm going to create a new virtual device. It makes a brand new one for me. I'm going to name this one VLC Audio so I know what it is when it shows up. And then down here under Sources, I'm just going to add a source, VLC. And it'll show me recent applications, anything I've used recently that has an audio to it. I can pull any of these as a source. So I'll do VLC. That's all set to go. And that's it. That's all I have to do. It's ready to go. So I will close that out. I can even close Loopback if I want. And it has created that source. The other thing to check is if you need to mute that audio source, you can mute it here. Or if you want to monitor it through a certain setting or certain output, you can check that and you'll be able to hear it as it plays back out. So I'm going to close that. We'll get our Camtwist back up here. I've got a video this time loaded in VLC. So take a look in VLC. I've got a video. It's pulled in my preview window of Camtwist, and it is ready to go. Something I forgot to show you earlier, but you can save this setup. So I did my Desktop Plus select, and it came over here. If you don't want to do that every time, you just say Save Setup and give it a name, and it throws it down into the setup. Then every time you open Camtwist, all you have to do is fire that off, and it knows exactly what it's looking for. So now I've got my VLC ready to go. I'm going to reset that capture area again. Don't want to see the transport. You can turn that off. You don't even have to reset this every time. Again, in the preferences, you can go turn off what they call, I think, playback decorations or something fun like that. And you can turn it off there as well. I just like to set the capture area because I do this with a lot of different things. Pulling stuff from websites, pulling stuff from QuickTime or iTunes. So there I've set that. Again, this is all set and running. Camtwist is up. I'll go into my show. Add my camera, and this time I've got my Camtwist camera. It pulls that in, and I change my audio here to the new one I just made called VLC Audio, and say I'm ready. It'll take a second to show up. Again, this is going to pull. It's not going to pull my mic audio. It's not going to pull anything else from around me or anything else that's playing on this computer. It'll only pull what I play out of VLC. So I'll hit play over here and let that go, and then I'll activate that, and I now have a playable clip in Vidpresso, and I can mix that with my voice and with my face if I add my own camera. It's kind of a thick and technical workaround, but it'll get you exactly what you want to do, and pretty soon we'll be able to do this right inside of Vidpresso, but this is an easy way to get it working for you for now. If you need help setting this up, hit us up. Let us know at support@vidpresso.com how we can help you get this work together, or if one of these elements is not playing nicely, let us know, and we'll be happy to help you set this up and make it work for you and for your Vidpresso live streams. Thanks a lot.